And he was like, you know what? I'm gonna go take a shit. Then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna beat you like the you are. Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Koyote from the Heathens Motorcycle Family, and I'm chatting with Staxx.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today
It was pretty. It was. I don't want to say like I got tortured or nothing like that, you know. But I was tested, man. I was tested. But at the same time, I feel like my brothers also recognized that, you know, I was on my grown man, and whereas, you know, you might need to test someone a certain way, say like, you know, a fresh 20-year-old, not saying all 20-year-olds are green or, you know, all youngsters are green or I didn't get tested like that, you know, because I was a bit older. So of course I have my tasks to do and everything, but as far as like the super hazing, there was some, but not a lot, you know.
And how long was that period for?
For me, man, how long was it? It was about like 7 months, man. But I was on the. We just so happened at that time to be having a big event, like one of our first big events, and you know, I really put 110% into, you know, coming up with ideas, booking bands, to finding a venue, to everywhere with flyers. And I don't want to say I did everything, because I definitely didn't do everything, but I was busting my fucking ass and people recognized it. And you know, I that's where I got like to my probationary period.
And what was it like when you finally got your patch?
It was crazy. I want to I'll say it was cold. Friggin' I had to do something involving water in a cold December Arizona evening. So so it was cold. So but I was very proud. I was very proud, and I was just happy that everybody was proud of me, because this is really what like I said, this is where I want to be, and this is what I believe in, you know. And it was awesome to see that my brothers believed in me. So it was this some good shit, man.
And are you the first African American in that club?
I am.
That's huge.
I am.
That's really big.
Yeah. I don't even really think about it too much, you know, but there are some times when I just sit back and I'm like, damn, that's pretty crazy, dude. You know, because you know our club has history. You know, we're not totally unknown. You know, and just like to make history like that was pretty awesome. I was really proud.
And it proves that that symbol on their back piece is not what people think it is.
Exactly. There's a long story behind it, and you know, maybe one day we can break it down more. You know, but yeah, it's an amazing thing. I really think, and I'm really appreciative to be where I'm at.
So you get your patch. Is there any crazy situations after you get your patch that you can walk me through?
Well, there's one. It's not that crazy, but it's funny. So this we had just had a run up to Tortilla Flats. It's like towards Globe in Arizona, right? So coming back down, and my bike starts acting up. I pull the slider to the road. Long story short, the clutch took. You know, I had to tow it back to the house, to my buddy's house, to get it fixed. I'm on a different bike, stressing out about money. So like these next couple of weeks, I'm like really pissed off. So one of these days during the week, it was a Saturday, we all decide we're gonna link up, and you're gonna laugh, and go to the buffet. I don't know why, but we used to like that bar. Shout out to them, though, dude. So we're there, and we got the bikes lined up out front. We're having a good time, and we're actually outside out front at that point, smoking and joking. This truck comes, veers in, and almost hits my president's old lady's bike real close. So I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, yo, bro, and you almost hit the bike. Yo, this was like, what? I'm like, you almost hit the bike. Please be careful, man. He's like, oh, but I didn't though. I'm like, oh, you son of a. I'm like, yo, you got a
I
smart.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So
one of those.
yeah. So I'm like, you got a smart mouth. So we start jawing a little bit back and forth. Freaking finally, I'm like, you know what, bro? This is back in parking. They're gonna tell you anyway. So I thought he backed out to leave. And freaking he leaves, but no, he goes and hits the U at the roundabout and backs in. And I'm like, dude, we're about to fight. So I'm like, I'm walking towards him. I'm like, we got a problem? Homie was like, nah, man, no, no. And he walks towards, and I go, freaking, but you really did hit the bike. Cause I'm like, but you really did almost hit the bike though, man. We start jawing a little bit. So freaking, I let it go. I'm like, whatever, man. Freaking, I got a lady friend with me. There's some more ladies with them, with us, and like I ain't trying to be that dude right now. I'm trying to chill. So this mother from across the bar, bro, he keeps antagonizing. And we go here all the time. I'm really not trying to get kicked out the bar. I'm really trying to just chill tonight. So anytime he comes back, because he keeps trying to use the piss, because what he's doing about him. Anyway, forget
The same guy.
and I'm
Same guy.
yeah, the same guy.
Yeah.
And he keeps on antagonizing us. I'm like, let's just hop outside, bro, and handle it, because we got to understand it at this bar. Just take it outside, just like any bar. So he keeps coming by. This final time he comes by, I'm like, dude, let's just step outside and get it over with. And he was like, you know what? I'm going to go take a shit. Then I'm going to come back. I'm going to beat you like the you are. And I'm like stunned for a second. I'm like, yo, no, this motherfucker didn't. He walks towards the bathroom. I look at my people like, did he just say that? And they're like, oh, yeah, he said that. Now everybody, that look like, yo, what the fuck are you going to do? So I'm like, I all of a sudden got to take a piss. You know what I mean? Real talk. I thought homie was going to be in there, like, getting some toots. And so I was just going to smack the bag out of his hand and whoop on his head. You know what I mean? So He wasn't in there. He wasn't in there doing that. The dude really went in there to take. So that leads me to ask you, what type of person goes and talks to a group of people, then goes to proceed and take a literal? That's crazy work, bro. That's crazy. Wow. So I see him in there, and I'm like,
you to beat out of him.
Yeah, right? He was loosening it first, bro.
Oh, man.
So I'm like, bro, what am I gonna do? So this, like, the at the buffet got them Old West stall doors, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, what the? I was like, I can't let slide, and I'm not gonna sit here and wait for this dude to take it, So see this dude through the door, and he's mid wipe, and I just punched through the saloon doors and hit him right in his face, dude, and knock him up against the wall. And I swear this dude got a piece of toilet paper, and he's just like, what the bro? And I'm like, dude, I really just, I was like, man, fuck it. And I hit him a couple more times and broke the toilet. It started shooting up. Fucking I guess outside, one of my bros was like, hey man, you should probably go get Coyote before he does something. And so freaking, it was actually my boy Thump. He comes in and he's like, oh, and I can hear him out there. He's like, well, I tried. And I come out. Man. Yeah, bro, we're still not allowed in that bar.
Yeah, they kicked you out, right?
Yeah, that 86th us, man. Like, freaking that was pretty funny. When it comes to like serious, at least for us, like we're out here by ourselves, kind of. We're neutral, bro. Like we don't really get into too much because we respect everybody, and just so happened everybody's super cool with us. And I think that honestly, here in Tucson, like pops off sometimes, But I think that there's like this general understanding that we got really nice weather where we can ride 365 days a year, and we got dope ass events out here. Nobody wants to be the one to fuck that up, you know?
Yeah. You don't feel like other clubs. I mean, you don't have to answer this, but you don't feel like other clubs sometimes, like, what are you doing in our area? You got to ask permission to be here or anything like that.
Nah, man. Nah.
Like Texas, we all know who
oh yeah.
Texas allegedly
Yeah.
belongs to.
Yeah, man. Don't get me wrong. Like where I'm from, it's not like everywhere else. You know, it's
Yeah.
very few and far between. But here, nah, man. I've been here since I was 12 years old. I'd be goddamned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like freaking ain't no way. You know, and that's not even on no tough guy. It's just like, bro, what's the point? You know what I mean? You know what makes people? You know what teaches people that they really don't earn or own a go. Like, and when you're on that type of time, it's only a matter of time. We've seen it. We've seen it in the
Have you
news.
seen it in your area? Have you seen it in your area?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna name no names or nothing, but yeah, I've seen it, man. I've seen it. You know, like, and I don't want to. I'm not gonna get into too much detail because it's not really none of my business. But yeah, I've seen it. You know, so I just wish everybody would get on the same type of time, man, and we could all just chill everywhere
Do you
because
think it's
that's one of my
possible
favorite
for
things.
clubs to
Oh,
get
go ahead.
along? Do you think it's possible for clubs to get along?